Alrighty, I am Steve. This is A is for Bob. This is A. B is for Bob. Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to leave that in. This is Steve. A is for Alice. B is for Bob. And C is for CDs, as in my Purge. All right. Picking it up where we left off, we completed the ends. It was nuts there at the ending. Okay. With yous. Oasis. Definitely maybe. I believe all my Oasis are a keeper. This is the expanded edition of What's the Story, Morning Glory. My favorite by them. Probably your favorite too. Or definitely maybe. Heathen Chemistry. Be Here Now. Don't Believe the Truth. No. On the Shoulders of Giants. Dig Out Your Soul. I dig that one. The Master Plan. That should take care of it. Yeah, okay, now we got some rock, or some prog and psych. Octopus. My introduction to the band, and so it's my favorite album by them, Opeth Damnation. Some of it I can't get into. I don't like the growling vocals. Heritage with the lenticular cover there. Spiffy. Watershed. Nice little CD packaging there. You know what? They do have some nice album covers. Sorcerer. Ghost Reveries. Incuda. How do you say this? This is the extended edition of Incuda Venunum, I believe. Not sure. And then, Jesus Christ, could you make the print any smaller and the font less legible? I don't know. You tell me what the hell the name of it is. Okay, Orango and their album Battles. These are all keepers, by the way. The Mules of Dana. Outlaws. Their self-titled debut. Only album I need by the Outlaws, with the exception of the live album. Here's some good blues rock for you. Omar and the Howlers. Hard Times in the Land of Plenty. And Wall of Pride. Do a great version of Fleetwood Mac's Rattlesnake Shake. Only well, actually, I do have one on LP, but this is the only solo Ozzy I have on CD. I could never get into his solo work. So I bought this one. I thought, okay, I'll take a listen to it, see if I like it, maybe. Nope, I don't. Love him with Black Sabbath. To me, he is the singer for Black Sabbath. Old 97's Too Far to Care. Keeper. Ooh, here's a solid band, man. I thought they would have become bigger. Their lead singer, Jimmy Neckel, man, he can do a good Freddie Mercury. Seen them do Bohemian Rhapsody live. Distorted Lullabies, very good album. And then the follow-up, which was Precious, I didn't like as much, but I need to give that another spin. So I'm going to say, you know what? Those are all keepers. Moving on to the moving on to the P's. This album's from what, 1972? Yeah. Pacific Sound, Forget Your Dream. This is good, some psych rock. Get yourself that. Took me a long time to find that on CD. Painter, this is kind of Americana rock almost. Paris, Bob Welch band after he left Fleetwood Mac. And it's solid lineup too, because it's got Glenn Cornick from Jethro Tull on bass. Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion. This is 80. Yeah, I believe this is the tour I saw her on. Or maybe it was the follow-up. Because I saw it was Pat Benatar and Missing Persons together. And I don't think Missing Persons had been around yet in 1980. I don't have much Pat Benatar. I like her. I've seen her live a number of times, but I just never think of playing her. Album True Love. And then the album Inamorata. My wife likes her, so I'm keeping those. This guy, Pat McLaughlin, he's a singer-songwriter. He's done some songs with John Prine. He's a Nashville guy, but doesn't sound like a true hillbilly. So I like a lot of his stuff. He actually, how I came across him, he had a song on the, why can't I think of the name of it? Kevin Costner, Tim Robbins movie, Bull Durham. My wife and I hung around for the credits because I wanted to see who did the song. Saw that at the show, and so Pat McLaughlin went out and found him. Look at that. That is very Springsteen-esque. Even got the Telecaster. He's working, man. Look at, he's in boots and jeans and a t-shirt, and he's wiping what looks like probably his lips because he's sweating so much. He's working hard. Pat McLaughlin, Unglued. Pat McLaughlin, Get Out and Stay. These are all very good albums. Uncle Pat. I'm guessing niece or nephew drew that album cover. That's why it's called Uncle Pat. Next 5 Miles. I believe there is a song I heard that he wrote with John Prine. Horsefly. That's the last thing I have by him. Moving on to another Pat. Got to be my favorite Pat in all of this. Pat Travers, Debut. Man, solid album. Makes No Difference. What a great song. Followed up by a very strong album, Making Magic. And then, excuse me, what I think is his best album, Putting It Straight. Heat in the Street. Gets a little more radio play here. And Crash and Burn. And then that's what he does, because that's pretty much... Now he's on the down trend. Hot Shot. Very good drummer through there. Tommy Aldridge through a lot of this early stuff. Black Pearl. That's a good album. This is School of Hard Knocks. Halfway to Somewhere. Now, in this later stage of his career, he goes big time blues. He's all in on it. Looking Up, I think this is his best album since 1980. Here we go. Pat Travers Blues Tracks 2. Do I not have 1? Here we go. Don't Feed the Alligators. I think this is when he starts doing a lot of cover tunes. Yeah, he does. Black Friday by Steely Dan. Crosstown Traffic, Hendrix. I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, ZZ Top. Delta Lady. Whatchamacallit? Leon Russell. Them Changes. Who's that? Buddy Miles, I think. Yeah. Pat Travers, Just a Touch. Still got more Pat Travers here for you. He's a busy man. Blues Magnet. Retro Rocket. PT equals MC squared. I keep all Pat Travers. Top 25 guitars for me, no doubt about it. Can Do. Here's Pat Travers' Power Trio. His drummer on this is Ainsley Dunbar. You know him, well-traveled man. All right. Not much of a fan of her, but I bought this album because of the song Dancing Barefoot. Patti Smith. What is that called? Wave. I might just put that song on my hard drive. This album I'm keeping. I don't know how Patti Smith fans feel about it, but I like this album. Dream of Life. Love the song Power to the People. Or is it Power to the People? No, People Have the Power. I'm thinking John Lennon, Power to the People. Pattern Seeking Animals. Friends of All Creatures. I love that album cover. Paul Burleson. This is some good rockabilly. Train Kept a Rollin'. Paul Carrick. You would know him from Squeeze singing Tempted and Ace, How Long? This is a fantastic album. Suburban Voodoo. 12 solid songs. Not a weak track on the album. Paul Kossoff, Backstreet Crawler. I think I turned MGK onto this album. Paul McCartney. Now I'm going to keep all these, even though I have some of the big expanded, big box sets of these, which I do of this one. Wings Wildlife. Red Rose Speedway. I believe I have the expanded on that. Band on the Run. This is like, I don't know, what, a 40-year anniversary. This is from the Archive collection. Venus and Mars. Saw them on this tour. Wings at the Speed of Sound. For me, the last really, really, really good McCartney album. London Town. I've always struggled with this album, but there's some good songs on it. Back to the Egg. Yeah, no, he laid an egg on that album. Even if you watch the new McCartney documentary, they mentioned that 3 million of them were returned to the record company because they couldn't sell. McCartney 2, wow, not a good album at all. I've never understood the love for that album. His debut. My favorite album by him, Ram. That's part of the Archive collection, as was the McCartney. Tug of War. No, not much a fan of this either. What's on here that I like? Well, it ain't Ebony and Ivory, that I can tell you. Here's one of his worst albums, Pipes of Peace. And another bad album, Press to Play. This is a very good, this I do have the big expanded box of this too, Flowers in the Dirt. That's pretty good. I'm calling it a comeback album. Well, am I getting rid of nothing here? Holy shit. Paul McCartney, Off the Ground. There's some good tracks on that. Flaming Pie. I have the expanded box set of that. Run Devil Run. I love this. I mean, this is basically all covers, but it's him doing the music he grew up with and loved, Got, All Shook Up, Lonesome Town, Brown Eyed Handsome Man. It's just a lot of Honey Hush. A lot of good stuff. This is a bonus disc, which is the Paul McCartney interview. So, keeping that. Driving Rain. I got this used from Amazon back when you used to be able to get a good deal on a used CD, $4.99. Oh, God, this album, man. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. This is another one people seem to love. I think it's quite possibly his worst album. To me, it's right up there with Pipes of Peace and Press to Play. Memory Almost Full. Only a couple songs on here I like. New. To me, this is a good return to form. And this isn't bad either. Egypt Station. You will note the absence of Paul McCartney 3. I wasn't even going to buy it. I wanted to make sure there was anything in there worth listening to because his voice is shot. And I skipped through songs of that on YouTube. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there. It's a horrible album. Paul Rogers. I think this is his solo debut. Cut Loose after he left Bad Company. Or no, this isn't even before he left Bad Company. And then Paul Rogers, Electric. You keep these because Paul Rogers is an incredible vocalist. Paul Westerberg, indie rock fans. Wasn't he in the Replacements? I think that's what he was from. This is actually a good album. Folker. Paolo Nutini. What's the song on here I love? Oh, is it Jenny Don't Be Hasty? Yeah. I'm keeping all of this stuff. Okay, Pete Townsend. I have a love-hate relationship with Pete Townsend. Not a big fan of his voice, so I don't even know why I've bought some of his solo stuff. I mean, to me, his voice works fine, trading off with Daltrey, a song here and there. But who came first? There we go. That is my first purge of this pile. White City. It's gone. I never ever play these albums. And then Empty Glass. Nope, that's gone too. 3, sorry, Pete. But, ironically, I love this album. See, once again, he's got a singer to play off of, and that is Rough Mix by Pete Townsend and Ronnie Lane. That's a very good album. My Baby Gives It Away. Great song. Okay, New York singer-songwriter kind of dude. Saw him once live. Pete Yorn, music for the morning after. Keeping it, though I hardly ever play it. Same thing with, I think this is the follow-up. Yeah, I forgot. That's the only Pete Yorn I own, so. Peter Frampton, you might know that guy. This is a very good solo. What year is this thing? 1994, I think. Yeah. Self-titled, really good. This one is so-so. Nowhere near as good as that. It's called Now, but I'm keeping it. Peter Himmelman and his album Synesthesia. If you don't know who he is Bob Dylan's son-in-law. That's right. Check out the song 245 Days. And also this incredible sounding album. Test out your stereo system playing that. Peter Murphy, shout out to Embryonic. Now, I own this album because of the song, what is it? Scarlet Thing in You. Man, what a great song. But I also have it on LP, but I'll probably just keep the CD because it's easier to just pop a CD in to play one song than it is for an album. Okay, we got Mr. Peter Gabriel here. That one's what? Rain Car, whatever he called it. I don't know. He got the 4 albums self-titled. Scratch. And I think that gets us to 100. So there we go. That is it. Only getting rid of 3 here. Holy cow. And they're all Pete Townsend. Sorry, Randy. Thank you.